Chelsea have been charged by the FA with 74 alleged rule breaches relating to payments to agents between 2009 and 2022, a period where they were, successful along that whole streak, really. The charges are primarily focused on transfers between the 2010 and 11 and the 15 and 16 seasons. 3 deals that will form part of the investigation involved Eden Hazard, Samuel Eto'o and Willian. There is no suggestion of any wrongdoing on the part of those players, but the alleged rule breach concerns agents, intermediaries and third-party investments in players. Chelsea, who said they have reported the potential rule breaches to the FA themselves, have 8 days to respond. I mean, listen, we're no sport lawyers. We have to obviously say alleged because we don't know exactly the ins and outs here. But I think either way, it's not a good look.
No, and
this was a time when obviously Roman Abramovich was in charge of the club.
Yeah, but it's not a good look for who?
Well, for Chelsea.
But even for the league, it's not a great look.
Yeah, I get that, but it was like it's the previous owners. It has nothing to do realistically with the with Blueco and everything. And they found it when they did their due diligence. They've just reported it. They'll get a fine, and it's the end of it.
Yeah, I do feel a bit harsh punishing the current Chelsea lot.
74 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a mad amount of stuff to happen to me, and we all know that at Chelsea under Abramovich there was a lot of rule bending, and this will be the result of that, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, yeah, it doesn't really feel like it's as big news as it's being presented, because you got the Man City 130 charges, whatever it is, but they're, I'd say, much more serious charges that very much impacted on pitch performance by giving them the chance to sign all the mad players they've got. Whereas this one, it feels like, unless they're transfers that wouldn't have gone through, obviously we don't know. I don't know the specifics, but if these charges were things, if they hadn't broken the rule, like they were deal breakers, then it's more serious. But it just, the way everyone's talking about it and what I'm reading about it, makes it look like it's really not that serious.
Because they won a lot in that time.
They did
a lot. I mean, well, if we divvy it up, what would we all get?
Oh, I'd get an FA Cup, I think.
I get Baku revenge. I get my Europa League. But that's it. You probably get a lot.
Yeah, I'd take the 2019, 2020, the FA Cup final that Solskjaer lost against Chelsea. Eden Hazard scored a pen.
Finals for
lost two finals against Chelsea. Yeah,
and one against Villarreal.
Yeah. I remember very vividly.
So, I mean, look, in 2023, Chelsea were fined £8.6 million by UEFA for submitting incomplete financial information between 2012 and 2019. That did ban them from a transfer window, didn't it? A couple of them. And that's when you saw the likes of Tomori and Abraham and
Lampard,
and all these guys coming into the fray, which probably wouldn't have happened if they weren't banned from the transfer window. But is this just as simple as, if it's a fine, we'll pay it? I mean, there is a few dodgy things that have happened even under Clearlake so far, where it's, selling hotels back to themselves, the women's team. Do you think they're almost doing this as a, cool, that was us then, just leave us alone, everything else is good over here, no need to search?
I think the difference is with the Clearlake thing is they've gone through the rules thoroughly and found loopholes, whereas this stuff feels a little bit like backdoor deals, like behind closed door stuff. But like I say, so I feel like the punishment, if this is, they wouldn't have signed Hazard without breaking these rules, or they wouldn't have signed the other players, all the players they signed without breaking the rules, then I'm like, right, okay, they should get severe punishment for this. But if it's a case of like there were people piggybacking on the deal to take 2% when realistically they shouldn't have, or they should have been declared because therefore they had to pay less tax on the transfer, Chelsea will get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I saw today they're expecting to get a fine. But people were saying about a transfer ban again. And do you think there's anything in Chelsea's sort of planning where they've expected this? Because you look at, they've got like Kendry Pires comes next year, Esteval's come this year. They've got a few young players that are set to join over the next few windows. Is that planning in case, or is this just like they've just done it anyway? Because City have done the same thing, haven't they? Where they've gone and got like the Kushinovs and the Victor Reis, and they've sort of prepped for the future. You've
got to also, like something that's being being glossed over on this slightly, is I think they reported this immediately. Mm-hmm. It's coming out now because they took the time to go through everything and see if they actually broke the rules. But Blueco saw this when they bought them and reported it instantly. So kind of like that also works in Chelsea's favour. It's like the first thing they did was immediately go, by the way, here are some documents you didn't know before, in maybe like a goodwill, a good faith gesture, because it's nothing to do with Blueco. It was before their time.
And nothing to do with the current squad. So it feels harsh to punish the current Chelsea squad and the current Chelsea ownership because it's nothing to do with them. But it's also very difficult to go back and retrospectively punish an era where everything's already been said and done. So I just think they'll get a fine. They've probably been expecting it. They've probably got money saved up. They've probably got a little jar in the corner. Just fine
what
money.
Amount do you think would be appropriate?
I genuinely don't think they'll get much. Couple million.
That's it.
Yeah, I really don't think they'll get
give
loads.
them 10 to 15.
Yeah, something like that.
Why not 100?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah,
Hold that.
100 quid. No, 100
quid. Whoa,
100 quid. 100 million. Why not?
No, I don't think they won't get much. But I mean, saw you on the show earlier, basically saying that you can't say like, I found like 10 million in my back garden and I've already bought a Ferrari with it, but it wasn't me that stole it. So go arrest that guy. Like, I've already profited from it and I've got a really nice house, but I didn't buy it. So
do you know what I do? I deduct 20 points to Everton.
Seen enough.
I do.
Relegate
them. Get them gone. Chelsea's owners purposefully set aside 100 million of the 2.5 billion because they anticipated this, says JJ in the chat. Here's the deal. These teams won competitions with their cheating. They need to be stripped of anything that they won, says MUFC65. Do we agree with that?
Well, it depends on if, as I said before, it depends on if these rule breakings directly allowed them to sign the players. If they were signing Hazard regardless and it's someone taking a bit of money off on the side of it, like an agent taking 5% of the fee when he was only legally allowed to take 3%, then not really, because they were signing the player anyway. But if it's literally the broke rules meant they signed the players, then yes.
Yeah, because there's the whole butterfly effect. Like, the whole Willian was on the verge of joining Tottenham. If it's they gave the agent a little bit of extra money around the back door, so he went there, that changes Tottenham's entire future.
Yeah, we were close to Hazard as well.
Yeah, like, changes everything. Like, it all adds up, and like the whole football world would look different. But is it because of that, or have they literally just gone, we didn't report this?
Yeah, it was just some undeclared deals and things. That's what I mean. Like, because like if it's cheating and they won the games because of it, then yes, I agree. But if they didn't nothing actually changed on the pitch. It was just someone else
win the league
pocketed
by 1
100
point.
grand.
And obviously Hazard did score a lot of goals. So
yeah, but what I'm saying is that if it had no effect on the deal itself, then you can't really claim that they cheated on the pitch. Because they didn't, because it was happening anyway.
Yeah. Should we move on to Newcastle, right? Qualified for the Champions League, as we know, last season by finishing 5th.